Holmes, Holmes, poor little Wiggins needs a...
Locked. Locked. Locked.
Please, gentlemen, leave the scene now. Oh, Mr. Holmes, is that you?
Good evening, Constable...
Constable Marrow. I was here with Inspector Aberline during the Ripper case, Mr. Holmes, back in '88. But then this is nothing like that case. With this one, we've got the murderer, the weapon, and the statements, which speak for themselves.
Of course, Marrow. But you know that appearance... You spoke of statements. You have witnesses?
Well, I was there, so I gave my own statement. And then there were two other witnesses who said they saw the killer. Mr. Turner, a gentleman who lives in that flat over there, and Polly Powell, a flower seller, who was over at the far side of the street.
Who were the victims?
The two men here, both shot. The stat fellow was Brian Vercotti, a well-known ruffian. The other, Kenneth Butler, a jeweller by trade.
So, Constable Marrow...
I was standing at the north side of Half Moon Street.
But you would have been unable to observe...
That is correct. But I saw the two victims slowly enter. A few minutes after that, the fellow chap...
please continue.
I didn't pay attention, but suddenly I heard a woman's cry. I rushed over there and I saw the two dead bodies.
Constable Marrow, what else caught your attention?
I saw nothing but rat.
What were the fireworks in honor of?
Well,
yes, I appear to... Did you...
I didn't hear any shots. The fireworks were all over the sky. They were...
Did you happen to look up at Mr. Turner's window?
Yes, I saw that the window was open, but no one...
Constable, your statements have been of great value to me. The bullet penetrated his stomach, a dreadful wound. He tried to stop the bleeding with his hand. Death. A tattoo from Westgate Prison. Vercotti. Brian Vercotti suffered greatly. What a terrible way to die. A fairly long pole with a forked end. The bullet struck his head. This man did... This is an ordinary key. A piece of wood that has stuck between the cobblestones. This shard of wood... Good evening, Mr. Turner.
I heard Constable Barrow reply to you as Mr. Holmes.
Excellent. Could you tell us everything that you may...
I was already in bed when the fireworks started.
Please continue.
I quickly got up and I grabbed them. I looked down and I saw two bodies.
Where exactly?
Well, near this body.
Did he notice you?
I don't think so. He rushed towards Whitechapel.
Were the two shots you heard...
Yes, there was a very short pause between them. It seemed to me that the second shot was louder than the...
That is an interesting comment. Mr. Turner.
No, I saw no one but that man.
Mr. Turner, what were your actions?
I was afraid that the man with the gun might return, so I stayed close to the window till I saw the policeman.
You have helped us a great deal, Mr. Turner.
Mr. Holmes, did you see my brother at Scotland Yard? Is he all right?
Locked. 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 This mirror is turned towards Half Moon Street. Mrs. Powell?
What do you want?
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with...
Well, I've already gave my testimony.
Could you tell us every...
Yes. I was selling my flowers as usual. But then, all of a sudden, a young lad ran out of Half Moon Street. He was like a ghost, and all covered in blood. It was dark, but...
And...
I screamed as loud as I could. I knew that he had no time to escape. Then another constable came out from the very same street.
Did you see anyone else leave?
No, sir, I did not. Even with all the...
Mrs. Powell, did you...
I'm not sure. You know...
My thanks to you, Mrs. Powell. Locked. Lock. Locked. Locked. Mr. Turner, you have stated that you remained close.
Oh, yes, Mr. Holmes. I stayed at my window until the policeman arrived to examine the dead bodies.
That is very interesting, Mr. Turner. Constable Marrow stated that he did not see anyone at the window.
Well, I think Constable Marrow and me, we might have been we could have missed each other somehow. You understand what I mean? It was a bit of a stretch.
Allow me to form my own theories, Mr. Turner. Would you mind showing me the view that you had from your window?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. Please, follow me.
Mr. Turner appears to live very modestly. This kitchen knife. There are pieces of shredded paper scattered over. This kitchen knife was used. This fire is dying out. It was last. The papers are almost entirely burnt. These words are illegible. The papers were thrown into the fire just a short while ago. A perfect match. So, Mr. Turner broke his stick when it became stuck between the cobblestones. He did not mention that he was so near to the victims. The books on this shelf are in a mess. It looks as though Mr. Turner was trying to find something in a hurry here a short while ago. Mr. Turner was roused from his bed by the sound of gunshots. So, that's the view Mr. Turner had when he opened the window. The dead body of Kenneth Butler. Brian Vercotti's contorted corpse. Mr. Turner had a perfect view of the crime scene. He saw the bodies clearly, and Leighton Chapman standing over them. No, it didn't happen this way. No, it didn't happen this way. No, it didn't happen this way.
Mr. Holmes! Whatever brings you here so late at...
I'm interested in the case of young Leighton Chapman. He was arrested...
I beg your pardon? That case is quite clear. Look, you are free to investigate, of course, Mr. Holmes.
Did you find anything?
A few personal belongings.
Thank you.